So listen, guys. Disclaimer for this video. I messed up for the first time. It wasn't you. How do you feel?
You can't do anything right.
Hey, man.
You can't do anything right. Hey, whoa, okay, it's okay, man. It's just one episode.
Yeah, but so we recorded an hour of us just straight yapping, and
the audio's cooked, but you know what? It's not that bad.
You know what? It's like there's
Get
a
off
bit
our
of
backs,
yeah.
bro.
Honestly, why don't you do this?
Yeah, why don't you come in and do this?
Look
Make it
at
our
me.
issue, bro.
I need
I can't
perfect
stand you
audio.
guys, bro.
Who needs
Bunch
audio
of
for a
clowns over here, bro.
podcast?
I'm done with this, man.
I'm done with these guys. Do you really need audio for a podcast?
Enjoy the rest of the podcast.
But yeah, sorry guys. Again, like, bear with us for this one episode. We already recorded the whole episode. We're not doing it again.
Yeah, we're not doing it again.
Yeah. So thank you guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Yap Wars. I'm your boy Ian.
I'm your boy Us.
And you know what? For today, I think we're gonna have like a chill podcast episode.
Yeah. We planned and
Yeah, we planned so much stuff for today. We actually have so much stuff planned for today. But we
didn't just rock up.
And no, I didn't just rock up randomly. We didn't delay this episode for. No. What's wrong with you? Anyway, you know what? Get us started with your Yap of the week.
My cousins are over.
Mm-hmm.
Lost my semi-finals. That is just the painful one.
No, be specific. Your cousins are over isn't that big of a thing, but your cousins from America.
Yeah, I think you could do my Yap of the week for me. Yeah, my cousins from America are over. Shout out to the boys.
Mm. That's actually cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's like crazy to see a whole, like you, but in a whole different country. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well,
because the first thing I walked into the house, the first thing his cousin, he didn't even sell him. He's like, one piece of shit. I'm like, yeah, you're Usi's cousin. I'm like, yeah, you're Usi's cousin.
And that's how you know he watches the pod.
Yeah, I was like, that's how I know he watches the pod. Brother's like, one piece of ass.
That's actually funny, man.
Yeah, so when's your finals?
We lost our semis, bro.
What?
So what happened, we beat this team by 10 points the first time, right?
Yeah.
I was very confident we'd beat them in the semi-finals. But when I checked their score, they won all six of their last games. So they lost 4 of their 5 first, and then they 7-game win streak after that.
Damn.
And I'm like, bro, something is up. There's something going on with this team. As soon as I rocked up, I saw 2 mother effers, 190 centimeters tall, both of them. I'm like, there you go. Yeah. I'm like, we're cooked. Like, in my head, I'm like, we're cooked. But I'm the captain of the team, so I didn't tell anyone that, we're cooked. Yeah. But in my head, I'm like, we lost. And we got the shit kicked out of us.
Oh, actually?
I went up to the guy after, I'm like, but where did these guys come from? Like, the organizer. I'm like, where did these guys come from? And they're like, he's like, straight out, they were registered from the start. They just didn't rock up to halfway through because they had another tournament they were doing.
Okay.
Oh my god, bro.
You're spewing.
I was so upset, but you know what?
Well, you know what? He's made it to the semis this time. And I think you can get it next time.
It's the first time our team being together, like first season we've ever played.
Yeah, and made it to the semis. And he's one loss, 2 losses now?
Yeah.
And like 12 wins?
So the regular season, we only lost 1 game and we beat that team that beat us. So we were like perfect streak the whole way through, and then we lost to this team. It was upsetting. Yeah,
it's alright.
But you know what?
You learn more from your losses.
Wallah, you're him. Yeah. You're actually him.
Sometimes someone has to be.
We don't have a timer set up, by the way.
Oh no!
Let me just quickly check something over there.
While I give my Yap of the week, don't be in front of the camera. Like, that is the 101 of recording is don't be in front of the camera. Yeah, we might have to. Okay, right.
What are you gonna look at him now? What are you gonna do? Look at his look at his belly.
Hey, you can't even see my belly. Hey, that is all hypothetical. Yeah. So. Huh? Yeah, so just the storm randomly. But yeah, guys, this is a very professional podcast and we take this very, very seriously. Like, this is, like, you guys, this is a very serious podcast. Anyways, so my Yap of the week, I would say that I'm really peeved at Diablo. We had a fantastic, in my opinion, like, a very good...
I just came back, I saved a couple orphans, I'm back.
Yeah.
That's what we do on this podcast.
Exactly, yeah. So, I'm very peeved with Diablo.
Why?
Because Season 13, in my opinion, did a lot of good. And added a lot to the longevity of the game.
Yeah.
Right? And Season 14, although it wasn't really that much content, you know. It was different enough where like all the uniques could be mythic uniques, and then you can upgrade them basically, and like yes there was the randomness and yes there was the crafting tag, but they sort of fixed it as they went by, whatever. And season 14 was kind of, it was 50-50. Like I played it for at the start and I got really bored and I was like, bro, this is too much RNG. So then they fixed it. So at the start it was you craft a unique and then a mythic unique, sorry, but like let's say for example you put a unique ring. When you craft it, it could be any mythic unique in the game.
Okay.
Which means any unique in the game. So you can craft a ring,
yeah,
and it'll turn into literally any other unique. So if you're target farming for a mythic unique, good luck.
Any across classes as well?
No, so specific to your class, but like the generic ones and your class. But like you could craft a ring and get a mythic glove, which was, yeah, it was really bad. So then they changed it to be within its class.
Yeah, how did they not think of that?
Yeah, but they had this thing called the crafted tag on it.
Yeah.
So you can only craft one, and you have to RNG find the rest.
Okay.
Which was, bro, like we need a lot of uniques in your class, or like if you need 5 uniques in your class, good luck, you know. And especially if you need the older uniques, like the mythics that were before these uniques came, like they were already mythics. Good luck.
Yeah.
You know, because now everything's a mythic unique, right? So then they made it, no, you can craft as many as you want. And everyone was happy, you know, we're cheering. And then they added buffs to certain bosses, yada yada. Anyway, like it ended at a reasonable place. Like I was like, who even thought about these things beforehand? But it ended at a reasonable place where I was like, you know, season 15 you can improve the rest.
Okay. Season
15, they bring back the crafted tag. So I don't know if it's just the PTR, but so they brought in this new thing that you could use to upgrade your mythics. They got rid of it seemingly, and now you just use Resplendent Sparks, which was the problem. Like I don't have Resplendent Sparks to use.
Yeah.
You know? Nerfed, like Jord was so fun. So fun. Nerfed him into the ground. Barbarian, like, although he goes to show how OP Barbarian is, but so it's like there's still viable builds right now, but they keep nerfing and nerfing and nerfing, and like there was 90% of the patch notes was nerfs.
For barbarians?
For everyone. For everyone. Like I think the warlock mainly got buffs, and if I'm not mistaken, the rogue, and the worst part, like sorcerer, lightning was the main build. So they buffed fire but nerfed lightning into the ground, right? And then they nerfed fire into the ground. Sometimes
you know how there's like different seasons have different teams?
Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Not anymore.
Oh.
It's just, no, but I think they do still have different teams and whatnot, but I don't think it's like odd and even.
Yeah.
Because you have 3 good seasons in a row, like 10, Chaos, 11, introduction of Paladin, whatever. Like I'm hoping BlizzCon announces a lot more and we can enjoy a lot more than what we got.
They're probably gonna lock that in for BlizzCon.
They have to, bro, because the PTR was not received well. At least from what I've seen.
Yeah.
You know? Like it felt very shallow. And yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say, bro, I am not happy with this.
Let off your chest,
yeah, let off my chest. Because like you do so well. And think of it like it's like they have a certain memory available. Like they have 1 gig of memory available, and all the good that they do fills it up, but then they have to delete some of the good that they've done to make room for all the new good, and then it makes them do the same mistakes they did before.
Yeah.
Like season 1 had to be with the biggest drop off they've ever had from pre-season, because they nerfed everything into the ground.
That was very weird.
And then season 2 they buffed everything, but it was a bit like not a lot of people jumped back on.
Yeah.
Season 3 again buffed. Season 4 revamped the whole.
Yeah.
You know. Season 5 added like Infernal Hordes that made it so much fun.
So fun, bro.
Season 6 locked that was the Spiritborn. They locked mythic crafting into runes. You remember like.
That's what cooked me.
Yeah.
I would have kept playing if it wasn't for that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like learn, you know. And then like season 7, I remember was okay. I don't want to go through the season, but basically the gist is like they'll have good, and then they'll do one season where it resets everything, and then they'll need to do good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my yap of the week. Since we don't really have any structure,
nothing today.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you and talk about certain versus battles.
We'll get a lot of views for this.
You probably will. That's a segment, guys. Usi's toes.
Listen, do we need the views?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, there you go. I got the views for you.
Got us the views. These are all going to be haram views.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Yeah. Only toes?
Only.
Yap toes. Yeah, well, enough about your toes.
Because they have to pay for the rest of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about certain versus battles that I've seen in the TikTok sphere and the Instagram sphere.
From your smirk, I can already see I'm going to get annoyed from your answer.
My answer?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't want to think about it at least. I wanted your response and I wanted to think about it on the pod. Because I was like, you know what? Because I've seen a lot of them, I'm like, nah, I want to talk about it with Usi. The first one, Nightwing versus Daredevil. Who do you think would win in a fight?
Ooh, that's kind of crazy. Nightwing versus Daredevil? I'm going to go with Daredevil.
Daredevil? Really?
I feel like people don't understand how busted Daredevil really is, bro. Look, he can hear and feel and see that shit coming from a mile away, you know?
That's very true, but like, Nightwing was basically trained under Ra's al Ghul, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but Nightwing doesn't have his heart in it, bro. I'm gonna drop that real quick.
Yeah.
Nightwing's not a killer. Not
yeah, but so is Daredevil isn't a killer.
No, like I mean, like not like as in like he's not a.
He's a lady killer.
Like, he's a lady killer.
Yeah, he's.
But like you know what?
I think that's what Batman taught him.
Yeah.
He didn't teach him any of the fighting.
And he's Daredevil as well. That's a better question. Who is more of a RIZZ master, Daredevil or Nightwing? Daredevil be slanging, bro.
He do be slanging, but Nightwing. Bro, Nightwing, Starfire alone, please.
Starfire alone, please.
Yeah.
Bro, Nightwing was with his enemy, like Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And he's the best. He's tied up and he's like, oh no.
Word? Yeah, so you think Daredevil would
I'm gonna give it to Daredevil because I feel like Nightwing is a bit too soft-hearted, if you ask me.
So you're going the personality route?
Yeah, I feel like if they get into a fight, Daredevil is just like, he's more of a natural, like, kind of like,
I feel like
like he can see, like, again, quotation marks, see, he can hear, he can feel, he can sense your attacks coming before they even land, right? And like, sure, he can like sense it coming, but like Nightwing has speed, which I'd probably give speed to Nightwing, right? But I don't know, I just feel like Daredevil's like a bit more of a man, a bit more like, you know.
You know what I would say? You know, in movies or even comics or cartoons, when they want to show that he's finally mastered the martial arts, whenever, like any character, they'll tie his eyes up.
Yeah.
So like, oh, look at me, you know, I can do it. That's Daredevil's day to day.
Yeah.
So I feel like you cannot get the jump on Daredevil.
Yeah.
Because he can hear and see you all the time.
Yeah.
So that's gone. There's no element of surprise. I feel like he'll be able to react to things a lot quicker because he doesn't have to see them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, and he also like, sometimes you have to go off instinct. Like say for example, in a UFC fight, like when someone does this, you usually, because you think in your head, oh, it's either going to be a jab or an uppercut or whatever, and then you act accordingly. He doesn't necessarily have to, because like, people don't understand, like, he can hear the muscle fibers, like, where they're going to move, you know? And part of it is like sometimes comic bookness. You're just like, come on. You know what I mean? Like some of the stuff that he does, like it is ridiculous. But if I think about it, like Netflix's Daredevil versus, I don't know, maybe the cartoon Nightwing that we see, or even the Netflix's Teen Titans. Like,
I think
Daredevil's beating him.
Yeah. So we agree on this.
Okay.
Let me give you a crazier one then.
Give me.
Daredevil versus Batman.
No, he doesn't stand a chance.
Against Batman?
He doesn't stand a chance.
Daredevil doesn't stand
a chance. No. And I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
you just said Nightwing doesn't have the heart, yeah? Daredevil isn't as ruthless as Batman.
That is true.
Daredevil isn't. And if Batman, like, I feel like Batman would be able to tell that Daredevil's blind. Or like Daredevil has like some sort of sensory thing.
Yeah.
I feel like he's picked it up.
He will pick that up.
He'll pick that up. And you know what? You know that thing where it's like Batman prep time? And I think I've told you this before. I really don't like it when they give him like days of prep time, because I love it when he picks up shit on the fly and he adapts that straight away.
Like Batman would find a way to like overload maybe his senses or like do so much that Devil's like, which one do I react to?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I genuinely feel like Batman will play dirty.
I like how you said the ruthless and play dirty. Quick little story, I was watching the Batman with my cousins at my dad's house, and you know that first scene where Batman just beats up those thugs? My dad's like, you don't have to bash him that hard.
Yeah,
like, so Batman's ruthless.
No, Batman is ruthless.
Yeah.
Especially I would say in the middle he gets kind of soft, but at the start he's ruthless and at the end he's ruthless. At the end he's like super ruthless.
Like he's just sick of it now.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think Batman would like, mollywop him.
Batman would.
Mollywop him, yeah.
Who's the RIZZ master between Daredevil and Batman?
Oh, Batman. Come on.
Batman has more RIZZ than Daredevil?
Talia al Ghul, Catwoman.
Wonder Woman?
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, he has. Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy.
Bro, the cartoon where he's like tied up and he rizzes that cheetah girl. He's like, ooh.
Okay,
maybe I'm into the
but let's go through Daredevil. Daredevil, he hasn't slanged Jessica Jones, has he? No, he hasn't.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I need to
in the comics, he's slanging everyone. And then
that's the thing.
She-Hulk. He's with that Heather girl in the TV show. He's got
like,
baddies on his roster.
He's more of the good guy. Like, they go for his heart and like they see how.
No, I would say they do that for Batman, bro. I think Daredevil's a playboy and he knows that. He's a bit of a hoe.
You reckon? No, I think Batman's way bigger, bro. Like Batman, especially when he's like talking to the cheetah, and then he's like to her, maybe I like a little monster. Yeah, like come on.
No, he said that.
No, don't you remember the cartoon? Like he's all tied up, and he's like, so what happened? And she's like, oh, experiment going wrong. You must think I'm crazy. He goes, crazy? Or like I can't remember what he said. And she goes, I'm a monster. And she was there and go, maybe I like a little monster. Something like that, bro. He's full rizzing her up, bro.
Actually cooked.
Yeah, no, he rizzes. Nah, bro. Batman's a rizz lord. Yeah.
He is, but you know what? I'm gonna say Daredevil. We'll let these guys decide, but I think Daredevil's more of a
RIZZ lord.
RIZZ lord.
Yeah. Okay then. How about who do you think would win in a fight? Thor? I have no idea who to put Thor with. Thor or Thor?
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm gonna break it down.
Okay.
Thor. I feel like Thor would whoop Thor's ass.
Thor would whoop Thor's ass. You heard it here first, guys. Thor would absolutely wipe the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? Berserk Wolverine versus no talking Spider-Man. So no joke Spider-Man.
Broken though, isn't he? You might know a bit more than me on this, but isn't Berserk Wolverine like unstoppable sort of thing?
No, I'm talking. You know when Magneto takes the adamantium out of him, and his thing fully mutates.
Yeah.
Like fully mutated to that.
Yeah.
And he's like much more rageful. Against no talking Spider-Man. Like this is Spider-Man. This is Tom Holland Spider-Man versus Green Goblin No Way Home. This is Spider-Man going into prison with where Kingpin is. Like that sort of Spider-Man. The one where he's not like he's ready to kill.
I might still say I'll go with Berserker Wolverine because I've limited knowledge, but I've heard that Berserker Wolverine is like unstoppable level thing, right? But who I would be more scared of is no talking Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'd be more scared.
I'd be scared. Like if I saw Spider-Man on top of a rooftop,
because he's precise and he's smart. Like Berserk Wolverine, but
yeah.
Like he could probably walk out of the way or something.
Yeah.
Like run somewhere else.
Yeah. Let him like tie himself up. You know what I mean?
But with Spider-Man,
no talking Spider-Man's genuinely scary.
Yeah. Like that is crazy.
I would be scared.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a question now.
Go.
Who would win in a fight now between Tom Holland Spidey, as he is now, Tobey Maguire Spidey, or Andrew Garfield Spider-Man? Keep in mind, brand new day.
Tom Holland has shown too much OP-ness compared to because if you look at his Spidey sense, we haven't seen anything close to that when it comes to Andrew Garfield.
His Spidey sense scenes are...
Bro, the No Way Home one. By the way, you know what? Let's talk about this, by the way. So you know how I spoke about No Way Home and I was like, you know what, let me rewatch it. And my wife, because she wanted to watch all the Spider-Man movies, at least Tom Holland's ones, before we go. So I want to talk about 2 of the movies. Thankfully you brought it up. Like, you know what? After we talk about this.
Okay, let's
let's
get back to it. So Tobey Maguire versus Tom Holland Spidey versus Andrew Garfield Spidey. Which Spidey comes on top?
Base strength?
Base strength.
Yeah. I think Tom Holland has them both beat.
Yeah.
Only because they haven't really shown anything to Tom Holland's level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also...
With his new mutation?
Huh?
With his new mutation of like accepting the
Oh, yeah. Not just that.
You know
like, in Homecoming, where he holds the ship, although obviously Iron Man comes and saves him. Yeah. But he was able to like hold it for a second. And I think that in and of itself is like insane.
Not more than the train. Not more than
the train.
No. And also when Tobey stops a bloodlusted Tom Holland.
Okay, that's the one I want to talk about, yeah? So, Tom Holland, if we want to get into the nitty gritty of it.
Let's do it.
Tom Holland's here.
Yeah.
And he goes like this.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire is like using his legs and his arms. So he's able to use his whole body.
Yeah.
Whereas Tom Holland is using his, like a bit of his back strength and mostly his arms. And he pushes him down.
Yeah.
So I feel like that actually showed that it wasn't his strength. Like it wasn't Tobey Maguire's strength that stopped him. And he's like, pause. It was him. And I feel like it matters. It matters that Tom Holland, like at least for the movie, it matters that Tom Holland, it wasn't because of like oh my God, Tobey Maguire's strength.
Yeah.
He stopped. He was like, he looked at him and he looked in his eyes.
I feel like that was later though. The initial stoppage like indicated to me, which like I think it's pretty evident considering Tobey's a lot older, has lived with the spider powers for longer. But I will say now with Tom Holland,
but he does struggle.
He does struggle, yeah.
Yeah.
Because but you have to remember, like that's Spider-Man not holding back. Like this is Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trying to stop a Spider-Man who's not holding back.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he was struggling, which is a pretty cool feat considering he's trying to stop a kid from doing. Like I think while Tobey's using his full body.
However, I think Homecoming's lifting up the whole building.
It wasn't a whole building.
It was a whole You know how much each one of those pillars weigh?
I think stopping the train is a far stronger.
Cooler, but I don't think it's stronger.
I think so.
No, I don't think so. I think.
How could you be so wrong?
No, like I'm thinking about like a whole building collapsed on him.
And he lifted like 2 pieces of rubble, dude.
You know what? That's fair.
You know what I mean?
He didn't. I don't think he lifted everything.
Yeah.
How would you like? I think they've all shown crazy feats of strength.
I think it's genuinely like the older you get with it, the stronger you get.
The stronger you get.
But I think now Tom Holland clears.
Brand new day.
Brand new day. Spider-Man clears every other Spider-Man.
That's fair.
Who's stronger, Tom Holland Spider-Man or Insomniac Spider-Man?
Oh, Insomniac.
You reckon even with the new mutation?
I think so.
Really?
I think so.
What does he have that?
He has experience. Like Tom Holland hasn't fought anyone.
Dude, he's fought Vulture. He's fought Mysterio. He's fought Green Goblin.
And so, but here's the thing. He fought MCU Vulture. You know what I mean? Like, Insomniac, I'm assuming they're going off like because they have little tidbits from the comics.
Yeah, he's done a lot, yeah.
There's so much more OP in the comics.
I don't know though. I feel like Tom Holland Spidey with the new mutation, I think
he's the strongest.
I think he just clears everything.
I think they gave him that new mutation because they need him to be the leader of the Avengers. Like they need him to lead.
Yeah.
So I would say that Tom Holland's the strongest. But I feel like the gadgets that thing has.
Insomniac Spider-Man has done some crazy feats of strength.
Yeah.
When you pull the helicopter up like just
Yeah,
like that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, like Rhino. Fighting Rhino.
Dude, he's done some crazy stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think he can handle it. I think he's got it.
But then the fridge did fall on him.
Which fridge?
Spider-Man versus the fridge.
I don't remember this fridge.
When Venom hits him and he's like, MJ! And the fridge hits him.
Yeah.
Spider-Man versus the fridge. Like, Insomniac Spider-Man loses to a fridge, dude.
Loses to a fridge. He's fridge level.
He's fridge level.
Yeah, if he gets too cold, he will lose. Anyways, I wanted to talk about specifically Far From Home and No Way Home. First, I want to talk about dog shit phone. Okay?
Yeah.
I couldn't think of a clever name, so forgive me. Yeah. Okay, sometimes I'm off.
It's okay.
Far From Home, as I was watching the entire movie, I'm like, Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio, I really like it. I love it. Spider-Man unlocking that spider sense, I love it.
Awesome scene.
Really cool scenes, you know? J. Jonah Jameson playing a bit of a part, like he was way more in No Way Home.
Yeah.
But playing a part, I like that. Why the crack are we not in New York?
Right, like there's no
like,
reason.
As I was watching it, I'm like, this could have all happened in New York.
Yeah.
There's no reason. Like, all right, you want to call it Far From Home, so you need it Far From Home? Call it Wrong Way Home. Wrong Way Home.
This guy is crazy. This guy's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, call it Wrong Way Home, and it's like, Mysterio's alluding, you know, Wrong Way Home. Easy. There is no reason for this not to be in New York. Why does he have to be overseas?
Well, you're not normal.
Thank you so much. Like, I was going to keep going, but I really did to, I appreciate it. Yeah. And then I kept watching it, and I'm like, as I first started watching it, I'm like, you didn't need to show me that he's dodging Nick Fury's calls. You know what I mean? Just don't let Nick Fury be a part of it. Like, why does Nick Fury need to be here? You could have just made it that he can't wait to go on this trip, right? With Ned and whatever, because he wants to admit his love to MJ. That's fine. Before they leave, this monster shows up. And he can't bring it in his heart to leave anymore. You know? Or the trip gets cancelled. You know, you could always, like, he still wants to leave, but the trip gets cancelled. Like, he messes up first time. Like, do you want to leave or do you want to stay? Nah, I say, oh, Mysterio's got it. I want to leave. Trip gets cancelled. Like, oh, no, we can't leave. You know, airports, then no one wants to leave, you know, because of... Like, stay in New York. Second one, you could do it in New York. It doesn't even need Nick Fury in it. Like, there was no reason for Nick Fury to be there. Do you know what I mean?
I don't mind Nick Fury being in there, though.
No, like, here's the thing. Nick Fury, Nick Fury being there isn't my big deal.
Yeah.
My big deal is, bro, let Spider-Man have his movie.
Okay.
Like, Nick Fury being there, like, on the side a bit, that's fine. Or Spider-Man trying to get Nick Fury to do everything because he wants to go away. All right, now, and he has to learn his lesson, even though he already learned it in Homecoming, but why is he learning it again?
Yeah.
You know? That's fine. But, bro, like, first I'm in Italy, then I'm in Prague, and then the final fight's in London. Why?
Yeah.
Why am I in all these different places? Bro, go to New York. Just be in New York. It genuinely, it would have dropped it, like, it would have lifted it from the worst movie I've ever seen to, like,
it would have.
6.
It would have kept the story more cohesive as well.
Exactly. Like, I didn't get... Second of all, you're Nick Fury, right? Tony Stark gives you basically Tony Stark's equivalent to the Death Star.
Yeah.
And he told, like, you didn't open up and see what that is?
Yeah.
Which obviously he did because he told him what it was.
Yeah.
And you gave it to the kid?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you gave it to a child?
Yeah, you didn't be like, nah.
Yeah. Like, I feel like Tony, like, again, the MCU-ness is the MCU-ness. They're always going to tie it back to Iron Man. They're always going to... They have to. Yeah. I've lived or I've grown with it. You know, whatever. It's fine. It's not fine, but, like, I want Spider-Man. I want him to be a part of the MCU. That's the price I have to pay. Yeah. Right? Make Nick Fury his new father figure. And you can... Because I know he's actually Skrull or whatever.
I think there is a Skrull.
There is a Skrull. So, like, you can make it like it's not actually Nick Fury. This Skrull guy is like a kinda. Yeah. And you know, by the way, in the comics, they use that all the time. Like, whenever they take someone somewhere, because you know how different comic writers, right? Like, oh, here's a Skrull. Yeah, it's not the actual character, you know?
I hate when they do that, though.
Yeah, but like, you could do that here. Like, oh, you know, he felt sorry.
Yeah.
Brother, why would he give him this? Right? Second of all, why would Iron Man leave this for him?
That's crazy. That's the part I don't get.
Iron Man would never leave something. Okay, this pissed me off.
Hey, I'm happy you're raging about this.
Homecoming,
Yeah.
Iron Man puts training protocol on his suit. So Iron Man stops Spider-Man or Tom Holland Spider-Man from being able to use taser whips.
Yeah.
But he thinks he's alright to use killer drones? Like, it just, like... Not necessary to have killer drones, by the way.
Yeah.
They did nothing for the movie.
Yeah, I didn't like the killer drones aspect.
It genuinely didn't need it. It could have been done the exact same way without Tony Stark, without the killer drones. You can do it like, if they really wanted to include Tony Stark. Spider-Man can feel guilty that he never saved Tony Stark. He wasn't able to help Tony Stark, and he doesn't feel like he's the right person for the job, for the Spider-Man job. That's fine. I love it. Spider-Man's doubtful.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah? And then you can reset his whole character for some reason, if you want, because of that angle. You did not need the drones.
Yeah.
You did not need this whole thing where he's trying to leave this life and he's trying to leave this whole super for MJ.
Yeah.
Like he genuinely was trying, like he was trying to delete that photo of MJ's. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Almost caused his whole school to be blown to shreds. In the nick of time, by saying, "Oh baby, go," whatever, saves them.
Yeah.
Let's get back to this photo. Brother, you're telling me Spider-Man, after almost trying to, like, almost killing the entire, like, the whole school bus, murdering everyone, you're telling me he's gonna go back to the, he's not gonna put the glasses on, he's like, "Bro, fuck that shit." You know, let MJ see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it felt like character assassination, and it felt like you're doing such, like, who gave, like, why are you going through all this? Like, what are these? Like, it's like they had the left side and the right side, and the left was right. Oh, the right was right, and the left was wrong. Left, 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 left. Like, every single fork in the road, they chose the wrong path.
I mean, that's why I had such an issue with you, like, saying that Tom Holland's Spidey was the best, because Far From Home was just, like you said, character assassination for me.
Yeah, but at that point, we had No Way Home.
No, back then. Yeah, but No Way Home was... Yeah, but No Way Home, to me, wasn't enough. And also, like... And
I loved, Homecoming, I really liked his Peter.
That's fair.
And he's a very great
actor.
actor.
I also didn't like in Endgame how every person was like, "Hey, I'm Peter Parker." Flies over here by him. "Hey, I'm Peter Parker. Hey, I'm Peter Parker." I think that's not Spider-Man to me.
Yeah. You know what? That's fair, because, he's very secretive of who he is.
That's what Brand New Day is on.
Yeah.
Like, even Yelena's like, "You gotta keep the mask on." He's like, "Yep, this mask stays on." Like that, bro. They nailed Spider-Man in Brand New Day, bro.
They nailed his character. It was so good. It was so good. Forget about Far From Home. That movie could have been peak. Genuinely. Like, I was watching it, I'm like, Mysterio. Like, we got a Spider-Man villain.
Yeah.
You know, a proper Spider-Man villain for the first time. Yeah, oh, no, not the first time. But, like, at the start, we thought he had nothing to do with Tony Stark.
And then it's about Tony Stark.
And then it's about Tony Stark, and he needs the Edith. Bro, how the crack did you know that Tony Stark was going to give him the Edith? Yeah. Oh, and Janet, thank you for finding out that Tony Stark was going to give it to him.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up, bro. You know? Like, I feel like it could have been... It could have been the same way. Like, Jake Gyllenhaal, Tony Stark is dead. He's like, I could be the new hero.
Yeah.
You know, it had nothing. It's not because Tony Stark. Like, you can still make it related to Tony Stark. But it's not because of Tony Stark. He's just seen an opportunity.
Yes.
I could be the new hero.
Bro, oof.
You know what I mean?
Ah, man. You should have been in Kevin Feige's role.
Bro, I'm telling you, I don't think he had... Did he have... I don't think he has, like, directive control over the movies, though.
Story control, right?
Does he?
Just let me joke land, bro.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, I was watching that movie, and I'm gonna sound like my dad here, but I wasn't angry, I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, bro, you could have made... I don't feel like I'm exaggerating here when I say that Far From Home could have been, the best Spider-Man movie we have ever seen.
Ooh.
Could have been.
That's tough. Yeah.
Could have been. Bro, oh my God, like, and then you have him, he's lost and he's stranded and he doesn't know where to go, yeah? Because you had him in Norway, now Happy has to come save him. But if all this was happening in New York, he could have like walked and like, he would have been felt lost and have failed, and he walks his way back to his apartment.
Yes.
And that would have been way better.
Yeah.
Like he walks his way back and then Aunt May sees him, goes, Peter, what the hell's going on? He goes, oh, I don't know, like I failed, I'm failing. And then we have another Aunt May talk.
Yeah. Oh, bro, come
You know what I mean?
on.
Like it could have
That's
been
another thing. Aunt May was missing from that movie.
the whole movie. All we get from Aunt May, me and Happy. Genuinely.
Bro, that was wild. That was
Wallah.
so wild.
Like all we get from her, like when we see Aunt May, oh, me and Happy, no, we're nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
You know
bro,
what I
this is
also
Aunt May.
didn't like?
What?
I also didn't like, this is a bit of a nitpick. Two nitpicks. First one is I didn't like that he's, when Happy sees Spider-Man building the suit, it reminds him of Tony.
I don't care.
I don't want to be reminded of Tony. He's not Iron Man. He's
Yeah,
Spider-Man, dude.
exactly.
That's one. Two, you might hate me for this, but I don't like how they keep saying Peter Tingle.
Look, I personally don't like it, yeah? I don't like it at all. But again, that's the MCU thing, you know?
It's just dumb, bro.
It's so dumb.
Peter Tingle.
Yeah. Like, bro, there are so much stuff in the MCU that they just ruin for a gag
Yeah.
that I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'm willing to, alright, fine, Peter Tingle. If they gave me a phenomenal movie, I'll be saying Peter Tingle's the right way to say it. I don't care. Peter Tingle's but it just adds on.
Yeah. And you know, it sucks because I really like Mysterio. I love J. Jonah Jameson's inclusion at the end. I love the Spider-Sense scenes in this movie. Like, those three are standouts. In this movie.
Bro, imagine this.
MJ is great too in this movie.
Yeah. Bro, imagine this. Imagine he did that whole scene where, like, you know, it pretends to be Nick Fury, whatever, and then he beats him. Imagine he does that whole thing, right? Let's say it's in New York and he does it in New York, whatever, and Spider-Man is basically battered.
Mm-hmm.
His Spidey suit is shredded.
Yeah.
You know, like we have the proper battle damaged Spider-Man
I miss
suit.
that, bro.
You know what I mean?
We need battle damaged Spider-Man.
Battle damaged Spider-Man.
I was hoping for that in Brand New Day. I didn't get it.
Still didn't get it. Yeah. So I wanted, like, let's say for example, you get the battle damaged, and like it's just thoughts in his head going on, and like he's walking, trying to walk back home, whatever, and then I don't know, there's like a glimmer of hope, and as a battle damaged suit, we get a swing scene to the fight scene.
That's cool, bro. Like,
you know what I mean?
I feel like that's really missing. Like the last battle damaged suit was Spider-Man 3. We need a battle damage. We need like this mask to be ripped and like.
Yeah, I love battle damaged suits,
battle
bro.
Damaged suits,
they're
like,
so cool.
They're so awesome.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like it really shows. I know it's so much. Like it's so obvious, but it really shows that he's getting his ass beat.
Yeah.
Because the last time I can remember Spider-Man getting his ass beat was Spider-Man 3. Brother, Venom has him down, Sandman's beating the crap out of him, and
bro.
you see physical damage. It lets you know that this wasn't just like a bang, let's get into it. Like, he got his ass beat.
Exactly, he got his ass beat. Bro, he got his ass beat in 1, he got his ass beat in 2, he got his ass beat. I feel like in these, like, Spider-Mans, all they care about is, like, aura.
Yeah.
Like, bro, no, Spider-Man has to overcome.
Yeah.
He's not going to overcome in a multi-billion-dollar jet with a fabricator. There's always a fabricator. Everywhere we go, there's a fabricator, cuz. Like, why is there a shortage of anything?
Yeah, I love your ranges.
Wallah, like, stick the arc reactor in literally anything I fabricate. Fabricate. Like, what are we fabricating, cuz? Bro, you do not understand how much I hated. I know it was meant to be like this cool scene. Oh, it reminded me of Tony Stark. Get lost.
Yeah.
Brother, he's like, oh, can we have everything we know about Spider-Man? Oh, yeah, can we remove all this? Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah.
You know what would have been so much better? If his suit is mollywopped and he's fighting him and his final thing that he has to do is, all he can do is use his spider sense.
Yeah.
And he unlocks it that way, that would have been perfect. That's what I'm telling you. It had the potential to be the greatest Spider-Man movie. And now, hopefully he's not, but they're saying, oh, Jake Gyllenhaal, like, Mysterio's dead. We're never going to get him back. Hopefully we do.
Well, how did he die?
You know, at the end where they're like, right before he died. But I feel like I feel like they're gonna bring him back.
That, yeah.
I don't know, like, and it's a problem. I was talking at work. I was talking to someone, and I was like to him, like, I feel like we're not establishing the Spider-Man villains yet.
Yeah.
Like, we're 4 movies in, and we don't have like proper Spider-Man.
We just got Vulture and Mysterio.
I don't even count them because they like I would count Vulture.
Yeah.
Like for me, Vulture wasn't as egregious as Mysterio, because Vulture, he bought all this stuff or whatever, and Tony Stark ended up taking it, so now he has to steal.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you're gonna steal tech, you're gonna steal it from Tony Stark, especially in the MCU.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how he's tied to Tony Stark. And I kind of liked it because he also knows he doesn't want to go up against Tony Stark. That's too much for him. So he does small time stuff, and it kind of grounded Spider-Man's villain into small. Like, it gave us an explanation as to why he's not going for all this crazy stuff, whatever, yada yada, you know. So it wasn't as bad. But bro, Mysterio was just, it's straight. Oh, you were fired, but he made my thing called Bath. You were fired by him. You didn't like him, I guess, you know. Like he literally went on a verbal explanation as to why Tony Stark is the reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then this movie, last movie was Spider-Man villains from other movies, like.
Which gets me into No Way Home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching No Way Home, and by the way, I always thought that if I rewatch this movie, I'm gonna realize it's just like nostalgia bait. Anyone that says that to me, I know you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
Because first of all, we get them in the last, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
Yeah, last 30, 40 minutes maybe.
Yeah, of the movie.
Yeah. Of a 2.5 hour movie.
And the movie's peak before then.
Yeah.
The movie is so peak before then.
I'm telling you, No Way Home is a movie that made me love Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because, like, he starts off as, I don't want to, let the villains go back and die. Like, who cares, right? But then, again, Aunt May, that's what was missing from Far From Home. Aunt May instills that in him, like, it doesn't matter. You gotta save these people. It doesn't matter what's gonna happen. Yeah. You have to save them. You're Spider-Man. You have to save them. Yeah. And then he goes against Doctor Strange for that. Like, bro, this is Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man. This is perfect. Yeah. Like, this is a movie that made me go, this is Spider-Man, dude. Yeah. And then sorry to cut you off. What I loved. Yeah. Okay, and I know you said that this would make you put him above Andrew Garfield if you've seen A Brand New Day. But it was that little thing where he sees Dr. Otto Octavius, and then he's like, hey, let's talk about this. Like, what's going on here? Like, let's talk about it, right? And then this scene, I was like, bro, this is Spider-Man. Yeah. And I think, like, it even cemented that further. This is my favorite Spider-Man. Where Doctor Strange, he's like, wait. And he's slowly figuring it out as Doctor Strange is doing this thing. Yeah, he's like, wait, so all these people die? They're gonna die?
Like, they're all gonna die. He's like, bro, that's their own universe. Yeah. And then he's like, Strange, have a heart. You know what I mean? Like, for me,
hey, man, I'm getting hyped thinking about this movie.
Wallah, bro. For me, that's Spider-Man. Yeah. Like, I don't care about the consequences. If I can, I will. Yeah. You know what I mean? That was peak.
That's peak. Yeah.
Beforehand, like when we were dilly-dallying a bit. By the way, we started off the movie with a bang. The Daredevil scene. Did people forget about that?
Bro. Yeah.
Phenomenal. Yeah. Which is why I wish we seen him in Brand New Day, but it's fine. Yeah. And then we dilly-dallied a bit, and I kind of don't like the spell whole aspect.
It's a bit of a gimmick.
It is. It's more of a plot device. Yeah. I realize that. Yeah. I wish they could have done it better, but it is what it is. We move.
I don't know. I don't really know how they would do a bit better, you know?
Like, he could have just done the spell. Yeah. And then, or like, maybe he would try to do the spell, and it could be once. He goes, oh, can the people that know me still know me? Yeah. You know?
I feel like that's Doctor Strange's fault, though. He didn't, like, fully clarify the spell. He just started doing it. And
which is, again,
wait, can we at least, like, let me know what's actually going to happen?
Yeah, which is, again, like, I get it. It's a plot device.
It's a plot device.
You can't, like, he needed to get to that.
Something had to happen.
Something had to happen. I don't really care what it is that happened. Yeah. After that spell, the movie was peak.
Yeah.
Can the spider come out to play? Come on. Dude. Come on.
Dude, when you hear his laugh on the bridge and he drops the bomb.
The bombs? Like,
I love this movie, dude.
And even like...
Coward.
Yeah. Bro, they said it straight away. Coward. Bro, when he was talking to her and he saved her. Yeah. And then she's like to him, I'm gonna talk to him about your friends and I'm gonna talk to him about you.
Yeah.
He's like, this isn't about me.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this was always about my friend.
Yeah.
And like, what I understood from that is like, I didn't save you so that you could help me.
Yeah.
This isn't about me.
This isn't about me. Yeah.
Like, I would help you whether you were gonna admit me in or not.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, no, I am going to.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, thank you, but like, again, like, that wasn't the reason why I did this. I love that. His interactions, all that, like, bro. And in my head, as I was watching the movie, bro, it just randomly clicked. I'm like, bro, Spider-Man with Spider-Man villains in New York. J. Jonah Jameson is hating. All these problems are going on. All he wants to do is help, even though these people like don't.
Yeah.
Like, he clearly, obviously can't trust them.
Yeah.
But he still wants to help them, even though he knows.
Yeah.
That spider sense scene, forget about it.
Oh, bro, I love that scene.
William Dafoe's portrayal of Green Goblin.
That's some neat
Tricky goddamn. Bro, phenomenal. And how William was able to, like, Green Goblin.
I love in Spider-Man. It's like a nightmare where you're like trying to hit
Yeah,
and he's just laughing at him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bro, and then how he picks up Spider-Man, boom, 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 through buildings.
That was a beatdown, bro.
That was a beatdown. How he was able to convince all these villains to turn back into villains. Master of manipulation. Yeah. With Hugo and that death of Aunt May.
Beautiful scene.
I love that she didn't die straight away.
Yeah.
They gave us a bit of hope.
Yeah.
And then she just drops.
And then she drops, yeah.
Phenomenal. And until then, we haven't seen Andrew Garfield or thing. And this movie, to me, like, straight out, if we weren't actually going to see them, let's say, for example, they weren't actually going to be in the movie, it was always a rumor.
It's still a great movie.
Great movie.
It's still a great movie.
It's always a great movie.
Yeah.
We get Andrew Garfield. We get his interaction with Peter, and like, they're on the roof, and then he's like, no, don't try to tell me. He's like, I lost someone, you know? And they're genuinely just venting to their younger brother. Yeah. And they're telling him, bro, don't do what we done.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Like, I stopped pulling my punches. I got bitter. Don't do it.
You know,
bro, look.
You reckon he killed Andrew Garfield?
I think he hurt hard.
I think he might have done something really bad, yeah.
I think so. Maybe he didn't directly kill, but I think he would have done what Tobey Maguire done.
With the black suit?
No. Oh. And Spider-Man 1, where he lets that guy fall and die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think he done something like that, where he didn't try to save them. Yeah. You know? But yeah, after that, bro, the swing scene where they're swinging together, whatever. Bro. The Avengers? That's great! What is that? Oh. And then he's like, oh, you know, we're Avengers. Get to the point! Oh, bro. Tobey Maguire's crash outs.
It was the best.
So good. Yeah. It was so good. Bro, and then what? The movie was peak.
You know what I also really liked? Is when Tobey cured Sandman, he's like, it's okay, we're going to get you help. Like, again, another Spider-Man moment.
Exactly. It's always curing. It's always helping.
I don't know, for me, I just love Andrew Garfield, bro. He's so good. He
so
webs up the lizard, he's like, wait your turn, Doc. I'll be right back. Like,
it's
just so Spider-Man, bro. Yeah.
Oh, bro, so good.
I love him, bro.
Yeah.
He's so good. And then he catches MJ.
Oh my God. You know when he caught MJ?
Yeah.
Bro, when she's like, are you okay? He's like, yeah. Oh,
beautiful
bro.
Scene.
Beautiful scene.
I love that we're obviously never going to get Amazing Spider-Man 3, but I love that we're able to get some closure for his character.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Like, he couldn't save the love of his life, but he was able to save his brother's love of his life, essentially.
Exactly.
I love that.
I love that.
It was like a redemption in that if you can even think of it in that if he never had that moment with Gwen, Peter 3 would have probably lost MJ, because Andrew Garfield Spider-Man knew, whoa, I got to look out for her. Yeah. Like, that's his first thing to go to. So in a way, like, it's unfortunate, but Gwen's death was the reason why MJ lived. Yeah, exactly. I like that. And so, I mean, this movie is so multi-layered. There's so much things going on here.
Bro, genuinely, like, but the movie was peak all around. Yeah. But one of my favorite scenes, like a top 3, is when they're just sitting and talking on the Liberty.
I've watched that, I think, 100 times. Have you seen the extended version of it as well?
I don't know. Does so I was watching it on Stan. I don't know if they have.
Oh no, I think it's on YouTube. They have like an extended version where they're just talking a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, about different villains, about like what they've done and all this stuff. Like it's like
probably watch
only a
it.
minute more, but it's just fun.
It's still good.
It's another minute of them talking.
Exactly.
You know what
I loved it.
I mean? Yeah.
I was like, bro, this is what made Spider-Man comics as famous as they are. They give Spider-Man that little twinkle of hope. They let him overcome all this stuff, but it's always because something really bad happened to him. And Spider-Man, up until this point, Tom Holland Spider-Man, up until this point, had never experienced failure to this magnitude.
Yes. Yeah.
Never.
He failed horribly.
He failed horribly. First of all, he was selfish. Then he tried to help, and this is the first time like where he genuinely tries to help, and these people he experienced the day in the life of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like
it's a villain without like a motivation of money or family.
Nothing.
He just wants to ruin this kid's life,
day.
dude.
Yeah, this kid's
all
life.
That's why I love. That's why Green Goblin is my favorite villain of all time.
Yeah, hate him, man.
He doesn't have a motivation. He just wants to kill. He just wants to ruin this kid's life.
Yeah, that's madness. Like he's genuinely just mad, and that's why like.
And like the more Peter gets angry and wants to kill him, the more Green Goblin is winning.
Exactly.
And it's just so frustrating.
It's like Heath Ledger's Batman, you know? Like he wants Batman to break his rule.
Yeah, that's all they care about.
That's all they care about.
Frustrating villain.
It
That's
was
what makes
so
it amazing.
good, bro. It was really like, and as I was watching it, I'm like, so you know how to make a good movie.
Yeah.
Well,
you could have done this.
Like Homecoming to me is such a for me at least, it's anywhere between a 6 and a 7. You know, if people hate it, like. But if people hate it, they hate it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is a movie where I'm genuinely sitting on the fence for it. You know what I mean? Like, I personally think that they did, like, I understood what they were trying to do. I just don't like a lot of the things that they did. So that's why I'm sitting at that range. But then you have Far From Home that was...
Yeah.
Like, it was the definition of...
Yeah, it was.
Like, bro, you did everything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You did literally everything wrong.
Everything, the whole way through is just wrong.
Everything wrong. And then I'm like, bro, No Way Home, like me going in, I'm like, bro, they have to have Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire, because this movie's going to be ass otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only saving grace. And I'm watching this movie, I'm like, sack Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. This movie's peak.
Genuinely, if they weren't in this movie would have still been phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
It would have been a phenomenal movie. If he somehow had to figure it out on his own, like, I don't know how they would have done it.
Like
They
if he was the villains or whatever, now Green Goblin's left.
Yeah.
And then they have all this, maybe MJ and Ned try to talk him out.
Oh, you know what? Like, he's going to try to kill him, he's holding it, and then, like, he doesn't know anything to do, and then he sees Aunt May's face.
Yeah.
You know?
Like that, yeah.
Like, they could have done something. Like, obviously, they geared the plot towards Andrew Garfield, the thing being there, but it was a phenomenal movie before they were there. Anyone that says nostalgia slop, anyone that says cameo slop.
And also, like, the proof of how well they did his character in that movie is how hyped people were for Brand New Day.
Exactly.
Because they wanted to see that character carry over into Brand New Day. And they cooked. I think No Way Home and Brand New Day is perfect Spider-Man. That's why, honestly, objectively, Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. Like, objective, like, just straight up. I just like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man a bit more. That's it.
I haven't seen a scene or mannerisms of, like, Brand New Day, don't get me wrong, they did very well to make his Spider-Man a lot better, especially when he was on the Hulk and like when he was jumping up, like they did very well, but he's not quite Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Like I said, like, wait your turn, I'll be right back, and then like, hey Max, I missed you, man. Like,
hey, like as he's swinging,
he's just too expressive. He's too good.
He's way too good. And no CGI on the eyes or whatever, like he
does all that with like fixed eyes, like it's a phenomenal, bro.
But so I don't know, like, bro, people, and you know what it is, you cannot, like, I see these people that love Tom Holland Spider-Man, and they love all three. They love Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home, and they go, no, it has no faults. Like, you can love something and also like fault it, right? So there was this one guy where he's trying to prove that TASM 2 didn't, like, oh, it's so overrated, that scene. He's like, bro, you guys haven't even watched the movie. That's not the opening scene. The opening scene is his parents in the plane. Shut up. Just shut up.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, okay, you liked the movie.
you got
like, oh, you got me. All right, it was the second opening thing. Like, it was the opening scene for Spider-Man,
Yeah.
okay? Like, all right, that was the prologue, this is the
Yeah.
opening scene. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, please. You know what I mean? And then you have people on the other side, or all of it was Iron Boy Jr., all of it was Iron Boy Jr., everything's Iron Boy Jr. All right, what was Iron Boy Jr. about it? It was Iron Boy Jr., it was cameo slop. Like, it's genuine buzzwords.
Yeah.
Like, you know how we troll each other, say
Yeah.
you're using buzzwords.
Yeah.
This is
He's done that to
little
use buzzwords, yeah.
Bro, like, I remember I was talking to someone and I said, bro, No Way Home, fantastic movie, whatever. He's like, cameo slop. I'm like, what about a cameo slop? Bro, it's nostalgia bait.
Yeah.
What do you mean nostalgia bait? Like, there's phenomenal parts of the movie, yeah? And then he's like, nah, bro, it's all nostalgia. That's all. Like, there's no dot points.
Yeah.
There's just a headline, you know? And I was like, you can love Andrew Garfield as the best Spider-Man, but still love Tom Holland's movies.
Yeah.
Like, they're all Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Why don't you love them all?
Why
would I not want more Spider-Man?
Tobey's my, like, now after Brand New Day, Tobey's my least favorite Spider-Man, but his first two movies are probably the best.
Yeah. Like, you could very easily, like, love a specific Spider-Man, but love movies more.
Yeah.
And bro, people talking to me about, like, Brand New Day, clear Spider-Man 2, it's not even a debate anymore. Shut up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, wallah, like, please, shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no, it isn't.
Yeah.
Like, it just isn't. Like,
It
I'm
just
sorry,
isn't.
it
It
just isn't. Like,
isn't.
I don't even want to have this debate with you.
Yeah.
Like, it just isn't.
Yeah.
You know? And then you, like, sometimes I will. Oh, it's just nostalgia. You're just, like, blind by nostalgia.
I hate that, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, Peter's journey.
Yeah.
We actually get someone from his rogue gallery. The chemistry between him and the villain is amazing.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi's directing and, like, camera work was phenomenal.
Action is great.
Action is great. Train scene is great. Like, everything that I wanted in a Spider-Man movie, I got. You know, he was happy to give up.
Pretty much the perfect Spider-Man movie.
Exactly. You know, like, he was happy to give up. He learned the balance between Spider-Man and Peter Parker by having lost Spider-Man. He learned how important Peter Parker is, like, and how he has to balance that. And when he understood that, he got his powers.
Yeah.
Like, this movie's amazing.
The movie's amazing, yeah.
The movie is amazing.
Dude, I love how he went into that burning building without powers.
Without powers.
He's a hero.
Exactly, like, because it answers the question, am I Spider-Man because I'm a hero, or am I a hero because I'm Spider-Man? You know what I mean?
Well, you're not normal.
Thanks, brother. You know, sometimes...
This podcast you've been cooking.
Yeah. Like, every once in a while, the two brain cells... you know, something comes out. But, yeah, like, bro, to me, there is no debate. And, again, let's say, for example, you want Brand New Day to be a phenomenal movie, which we both gave it 9s.
Yeah.
So, in our eyes, it's near perfect.
Yeah, it's
just for, like, small things, main one being, like, the villain, whatever. We spoke about that before.
Check out the
podcast where we spoke about that. My thing is, you could love Brand New Day, and guess what? Also love Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
You don't have to pick.
Yeah.
Both of them are there.
Yeah.
Like, the movies are both there. Don't pick.
Yeah.
Watch them both.
Yeah.
If you have 4 hours, watch both.
Yeah.
If you have 2 hours, watch your
You
favorite
gotta
one.
pick one and shit on the other.
You know, exactly. I will never in my life understand that. It happens with everything. Overwatch is ass. Marvel Rivals is the best. Marvel Rivals is ass. Overwatch is... Play both.
Play both, yeah.
And if you're playing both and one does better than the other's going to get to that one's level. And then the other's going to get to that one's level. And the other's going to... Like, for example... And I know we're talking about Spider-Man majority of this movie, but I want to talk about this. Like, personally, I think I'm going to be shifting to Xbox. I've always been a PlayStation guy. Always been a PlayStation. I've had the PS1 to the PS5 now.
Yeah.
Always been a die-hard PlayStation fan because of exclusives, whatever. But bro, they're doing such anti-consumerism, anti-consumer stuff that I'm switching to Xbox. Because right now, Xbox...
What if Xbox comes with...
Listen to what they're doing. Listen to what they're doing. Xbox is releasing this feature, or I think they've already released it, they're testing it out now.
What happened? What are you looking at? Thing for?
I didn't connect the mics.
Alright, do you wanna...
We're back from our little mistake, which was your guys' fault, by the way.
By the way.
So yeah, we're gonna end it off here.
And if you can tell that now, like after the whole podcast, the audio is better.
Yeah.
You obviously seen at the start what we said. So we fixed our audio. We recorded the whole episode, and then we.
So you got 1 minute of good audio right now. So you're welcome.
You're welcome, bro.
The things we do for you guys.
No matter how bad it starts off, if it ends good, it's always been good. Come on, you know what I mean.
Okay, don't go too far, bro.
Oh,
Like you always have to bring my parents into this.
Yeah.
Why can't you just keep it between us?
No, your parents need to be involved. Just so you know that it's your dad.
It's a generational thing.
But yeah, man, I was kind of, that was a good episode, bro.
I like this episode.
And you done messed up again, bro. You always mess up. It's always your fault. Far out. How does it feel to have the actual goblin helmet as a head?
Whoa.
Hey, man.
That hurt. That was not nice, dog.
And it's going online. The whole world's gonna know it.
Not nice.
I invited you to my home.
That hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my
I'll
god!
find a way to move past this.
Hey, 2 weeks later, you're gonna come up with the best
LeBron
roast.
to the Sixers.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Like,
I want him to go to the Warriors.
Yeah, like I just wanted to, like, come on, bro. Don't do it for yourself. Do it for us.
It would have been cool, like both
It
of
would
them.
have, bro.
ending their
Like
careers.
at this point, you have all the money you need in the world. Like, do it for the fans.
Yeah.
You know.
The issue with that team is they're all ball dominant players. Like everyone on that team like needs the ball. So like Tyrese
Sixers?
Maxey, not VJ Edgecombe though. So Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, LeBron, and Joel Embiid. All of those guys are like high usage players. Like even like stat wise and like maybe eye test wise and whatnot as well. They all need the ball. So I feel like I don't think the team chemistry is gonna go as well as everyone's thinking.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Like you got to have the reason why the Warriors worked so well, for example, was that Draymond was just bringing up the ball and finding a person to pass to. KD and Steph are gonna get their shot off, and they can also handle the ball. And Klay Thompson was just shoot.
Yeah,
And Andre Iguodala was like heavy duty defense. That was so everyone had a role. I feel like everyone's role on this team is like get the ball and make something work with the ball. So like they don't really have like spot up 3-point shooters and whatnot or like crazy defenders in that lineup.
if everyone wants to be a superstar, no one gets to shine.
No, yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I don't think it was. I feel like it's not going to be as good
As if he
everyone
would
thinks
join the Warriors. Yeah, because when he plays in the American basketball team with him, like,
Bro, LeBron
cook.
has like he's phenomenal with his IQ. All he has to do
bro,
is
he
just
has,
find
like,
Steph Curry.
he has like 30 years of experience.
Yeah,
Like, oh, not even, like more,
probably
right?
more. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
You reckon you could beat him though?
man, if I have a gun and I put like 18 bullets into his legs, maybe I have a chance.
Yeah, that's a good chance. Yeah,
Like, but he's allowed one leg.
yeah.
He'll still beat me
He'll
with
still
one leg.
find a way.
No
yeah.
legs. No
He'll still
legs.
find a way to do something.
Like, he'll be on the floor, no legs, and just shooting threes on me. But yeah, man.
End the podcast here.
No, man. I feel like I haven't spoken to you in a long time, and I just want to talk to you.
Thank you guys
Thank
so
you.
much.
I was gonna do it.
I knew it.
I was gonna do it.
I knew it. I wasn't falling for that one, bro. You did that to me last time. I was not falling for it this time.
Damn it! Damn it all! And your family's here, so I'm gonna let them know that you have a crazy friend. I'm gonna burn this place down.
Okay, man. They watch the podcast. They know.
They know.
They know.
You know, I gotta give them like a treat. Now I feel like I haven't raged enough.
Yeah. Can you just let out one more?
Should I give like a
one more like screen?
Donald Trump?
Yeah. I feel like we need one.
Because he's from America, so
Yeah.
like he would appreciate it more.
We wanted to record the podcast. There was no audio. Quite frankly, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything. It was actually all of the Islamists' fault. I didn't do it. Mamdani, you want to blame someone? Blame Mamdani. I had nothing to do with this. Quite frankly, Mamdani came in here and he turned off the audio. It was not me. I didn't do this. I did not. No, I didn't. Everyone, you see the fake news on CNN. They say that I did it. I didn't do this. The audio was correct when I put it in. I put it in the right audio. I have the best audio in America. No one has audio like me, quite frankly. And then you have this new Abdullah Saeed. These Muslims are taking over. They're taking over my audio. Everyone wants to ruin my audio. This podcast is the best podcast. No one has a podcast like this. No one has audio like this. And all these Muslims are coming into my country and they want to ruin my audio. No way. I won't let this happen. I won't let CNN report this and let this happen.
Dude, that was crazy.
Bro, we're up for a while there, bro.
That was a long one.
All right,
You see
yalla.
how snarky they are with like naming them? They go, Memdani. his name is Manda, and they'll be like,
Yeah, I'm talking
yes,
about.
Abdul El Sayed.
Yeah, oh, bro.
And he looks at the crowd like,
Because you know
can
what
you
pisses
believe
me
it?
off the most? Like, everyone also get like a layup question.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll be like, "Oh, what will you do when you go visit our motherland?" And they're like, "Oh."
Yeah.
And then when it's their turn, how are you gonna fix America? How are you gonna fix the goddamn economy? My children don't have food. How are you gonna do that? And you know what's the best part? They answer. And they answer properly.
But that's why
because they
like,
actually want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. Meow. Meow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Subscribe.
I see you guys.